Welcome along, my friends, to this breaking news event. This is Informer News, your voice of the people. Timeline is the 28th of February 2011. My friends, the full information I'm about to give you is of the utmost importance to you and your families. I believe that the events that's going to happen in the next 30 days could well be an extinction level event. An extinction level event means just that there's not anticipated to be many survivors. Now then, I'm going to show you some information now, or share with you some information that I believe you ought to know about, that I believe is kept quiet by the world media, who are absolutely ignoring the incoming comet Elenin, right? Now, this information I'm about to give to you, as I said to you, is very important. Now, take note here, guys. In 1998, a film was released called Deep Impact. In Deep Impact, there was a comet heading for our Earth called Ellie. Now, Ellie was a code name for the real event, which was to follow, which was an extinction level event. Now then, the comet that's heading our way, this is on a trajectory that's going to even come close or even impact Earth, is called Elenin. Elenin, that's E-L-E-N-I-N. The first three letters is E-L-E. Get it? Extinction level events, guys. Extinction level events. There is even some information that this actual object is Nibiru, the long-awaited planet that's coming our way, that's 4 times bigger than Jupiter. But I just don't think that is 100% correct. I think it's a comet. I think it's been brought into the system by Nibiru, and this comet is got a hell of a lot of debris coming in with it, my friends. Now then, in this film, back to this film, there was a reporter, right, and she got hold of this information, and she was allowed to ask a question to a black president. See the similarities again, guys? A black president then, black president now, Obama, right? So they found out it was an extinction level event. They sent up a spaceship to intercept it, which had nukes on. Similarities again. They launched a highly classified rocket from the US in the past few weeks, which I said at the time that I thought had nuclear warheads on board. I reckon this rocket was sent to intercept Elenin, which is heading our way and is incredibly dangerous to this planet. Now then, also you have the ambassadors being recalled to the US for a highly classified meeting with Hillary Clinton in Washington DC. Has happened. You have a world media blackout that is not even mentioning Elenin, which is very strange, because usually when there's a comet coming in, the media's washed with all the information about this comet, how you'll see it. Well, guys, you're going to see this object very shortly. And then you have the guy, or the person that allegedly rang in the Alex Jones show, that supposedly worked at the White House, or was an ex-big player of the White House, claiming there was going to be a pole shift on the 15th of March. Now, guys, this is too much of a coincidence. There's something going on here that they are trying. I don't know if they're subliminally messaging the info to us that we do not realise, but all I know is there is subliminary messages going out on the media called EVE, E-V-E, right? And if you take the first and last word of EVE, it's extinction events. Now this, my friends, is to inform the elite of our planet and the people that's got the golden tickets to the Arks for survival to head to the Arks, because they know it's coming very shortly. Now, President Bush, he was supposed to go to Switzerland, but he cancelled. Guess why, guys? He's heading for his Ark. So, my friends, I've just shown you the information there, guys. A lot of information that proves that there's something fishy going on. Now, my advice to you guys is make plans for the 4th and 15th of March. Could be later, could be sooner, right? I don't think it'll be much sooner than that. It could be later. But have a plan in place, guys, just in case this event does happen. Have a plan to get to high ground. Now, if this event does not unfold, then great. I mean, nobody would be more pleased than myself. I don't want to die, right? So, have the plan in place. Plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of clothes to keep you warm. It's best to be safe than sorry, guys. Now, let's just have a bit of information about this Elenin that's coming in. Now, Elenin was discovered last December, would you believe? December 2010 by a guy called Ellie. Now, this guy's an astronomer. Now, here's a bit of information about Elenin that you probably did not know. Primary predictions, Comet Elenin would come within 42 million miles of Earth, which is no problem. Last December, astronomers calculated to pass that it would pass Earth by 8.88 astronomical units from Earth, which is still not too bad. But now, due to unstable trajectory, this comet's incoming calculations have changed somewhat to 0.24 AUs, which is again a bit in the old dicey stage, guys. Now, with a minimum of low as 0.15 AU, which could well happen, but as calculations coming in, this object could well come comfortably close to our planet, if not collide with us. Now, there was some reports going back a little while that it was going to impact Antarctica. So, you've got the information there, guys. But not just that, this comet is bringing a hell of a lot of debris with it. Now, even if the rocket they sent up did have nukes on board and did impact the comet, it would split into bits. Just like in the film Deep Impact, you would still get so much stuff coming through the atmosphere. So, my friends, as I said before, have a plan in place. This plan is the utmost important to you and your families. I cannot stress enough how important this is. Have this plan in place, have a vehicle in place, have a plan in place. Have plenty of food, plenty of water, and plenty of warm clothing for you and your families. This comet, if it impacts Earth, would be an extinction level event, guys. An extinction level event. Not many people would come through. You have the information, guys. You have the information I passed on to you. Now, you have a greater chance of surviving these events, or this event, if it unfolds, than many more people. I have no idea what is going on. Now, my friends, you've got the information. What you do with it could be the utmost important to you and your families. I'll say it again, I cannot stress this information. It's more important. You must have these plans in place. Because I believe there's something big going on here, guys. Just look around the world. What's happening around you? You feel it in your heart that something is not right. We may have only a few days left. A few days left on our precious Earth. Have these plans in place. Protect your families. Now, my friends, I've passed this information on to you. I do not want to freak you out, but I do believe this is the utmost important. So this has been an Informer News breaking news event. An Informer News breaking news event. Until next time, guys, bye for now, and I will see you on the flip side. give you is of the utmost importance to you and your families. I believe that the events that's going to happen in the next 30 days could well be an extinction level event. An extinction level event means just that there's not anticipated. Welcome along, my friends, to this breaking news event. This is Informer News, your voice of the people. Timeline is the 28th of February 2011. My friends, the full information I'm about to get, which was to follow, which was an extinction level event. Now then, the comet that's heading our way, that is on a trajectory that's going to even come close or even impact Earth, is called Elenin. Elenin, that's Elenin. 3 first anticipated to be many survivors. Now then, I'm going to show you some information now, or share with you some information that I believe you ought to know about, that I believe is kept quiet by the world media, who are absolutely ignoring the incoming comet Elenin, right? Now this information I'm about to give to you, as I said to you, is very important. Now take note here, guys. In 1998 a film was released called Deep Impact. In Deep Impact there was a comet heading for our Earth called Ellie. Now Ellie was a code name for the real event.